Hello, my name is Anthony Betts, and this is section 1. And in section 1, I'm going to find out how my topic, roof geometry, how it relates to other areas in DCG syllabus. So, after doing some research, I found out that one of the topics called developments relates to true shapes, which is a key principle in roof geometry. So, I created this little model. It's a die. I think people always get confused between a die and the word dice. I'm pretty sure a die is 1 and a dice is 2. Or maybe we're all wrong and we're all saying the wrong thing when we're playing board games. But anyway, so this little model, when you look at, you actually don't know the measurements from here to, let's say, here. So what you do is you create a development of this 3D object to a 2D object. So when you unfold it, here it is. I'm going to put it against the little white background. So it kind of looks like a cross. And when you actually have it completely flattened out, you can find the exact measurements of all the lines right here. So when you get your ruler, which I have here, it's kind of slightly broken at the end, but you can see it's 4 by 4. So it's 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters. Now, how does this development relate to true shapes? Well, in roof geometry, some questions ask you find the true shape of C or B or whatever they're asking the question. So right here is a building of a science lab. Now, I was in school placement in Tremor in the school Arts Mara, and they have a science lab at the back of the school. Now, I created this little sketch of the building itself, and this sketch is actually going to be another video later on. So it's kind of, this video itself is going to relate to another video. So that's kind of like I want to have this, let's say this digital portfolio kind of like all the videos relate to each other in some way. So I'm going to use this resource. So there's a little question here. What is the minimum length needed from A to B? So here in orange, you can see the top is A and the bottom is B. And this is a little pipe work. There's obviously rain coming down. It goes to the top A and it falls down to B onto the little pavement. Now, you want to find out what is the minimum length. So how do you do this? Like the die, you want to find the exact measurements. With the ruler, we know when it's flat, we know it's 4 by 4. But obviously with here, you can't just take a ruler out there and, look at the measurements. Oh, look, it's will this focus in? Please focus. Ah, there we go. It's 6. It's 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters and 2.5 centimeters. So 6 plus 2.5 is 8.5. So students might say, oh, it's 8.5 centimeters, sir. Well, that's obviously not the correct answer. Not because this is a sketch and in real life it won't be 8.5 centimeters. That's obviously ridiculous. But they're just measuring it from a 3D of the sketch. To find it, you need to find the true shape. So right here, if you obviously are going to pull a sketch down here, this part, if we ignore all of this and just have this section of the roof, if you create a true shape of this, you can actually find the exact measurement from A down to B, similar to the die. When we make development of it, we can find the exact measurements of each of the sides. So that's the relationship between developments and true shapes, as true shapes is a key principle in roof geometry. And I'm gonna go back to this in another video, and I'm actually going to do the true shape of this. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you understood the correlation between two different areas in the DCG syllabus and how they relate. Thank you very much.